Hi, hello, happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday so far. So we are kind of approaching on Valentine's Day. It is officially less than a month away, which is crazy. I feel like last year flew by. This year is already starting to fly by. It is already like mid to end of January, which is so crazy. But anyway, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to focus on a couple of Valentine's Day looks. So I do have a free Valentine's Day class that is happening on February 5th. I will post down below how you can register for that class. There are still a couple of openings for the free samples. But otherwise, every single person can automatically just register for the video as well. So register for the samples. If I'm all out, then I will at least send you the video so that you're able to tune in and watch with us. But I don't usually offer free sample packs. I don't do that very often. I did it because it's Valentine's Day and I wanted to try this new idea out of doing some sample classes with my customers. So anyway, I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day look then, but today what I wanted to show you was this palette. I know I've shown it before. I know I've done some tutorials on it already. But I had done them earlier because it had just launched. It launched actually for the 60th anniversary. It's so adorable. It's like a rose on the outside, and then on the inside there's 4 colors. Let me show you those again. So there's 4 colors. There's a burgundy, a pink, a like lilac purple, and then there's also this bright, it looks like a bright white. It's actually like a bright whitish shimmery pink color kind of. So these 3 are all matte. This one is a shimmer, but anyway, they launched this adorable palette for the 60th anniversary. It's still available right now, so I actually linked up in the description where it says shop now. You can click on that link as long as you're not a Mary Kay Beauty consultant or working with another Mary Kay Beauty consultant, and you can purchase this from my website right now, and that link will take you right to this palette. This palette will make the perfect Valentine's Day gift too. So if you have somebody in your life, maybe your mom, your daughter, your sister-in-law, your daughter-in-law, your coworker even, this is such a great gift. They're so pigmented, so they last a nice long time. I'm going to replicate this eyeshadow color or combination though over on this side. So that's what I'm going to do with you tonight, but it's using this palette, and I do use one other color I mix with it too. But this palette also is a fantastic price point. I can't tell you the price point on here because it's public, but you can click that link and you can see what the price point is. It is a wonderful price point. I think you're going to be really happy with how much it costs to get this adorable little palette. And there's so many different looks you can do with it. I love the colors. When I saw them online though, before I got it, I was kind of like, ooh, I don't know. Those look a little bit bold for me. The lilac, I was like, how can I ever wear lilac? I've done multiple looks though with the lilac. You can see them on here or on my YouTube channel, but I've done multiple looks with the lilac, and it's so beautiful. I never saw on my bingo card me wearing lilac eyeshadow, but I can tell you I do it now because I actually really, really loved it. So anyway, this palette, it's so pretty, but it's way prettier in person. All right, so today what I'm going to do is we're going to replicate this eyeshadow combination over here onto this side. So we're going to get started with the iconic pink, which is this pretty like light pink color right here. So it's kind of going to be a matte color. It's a light pink. It's soft. It's really pretty. So if you are a Mary Kay makeup user, a regular Mary Kay makeup user. Oh, by the way, I put on concealer already. So I did all the rest of my makeup. When I did this eye, I put concealer on both sides of my eyes. It was just a habit, and I stuck it right on my eye, and then afterwards I was like, shoot, I'm going to be showing that eye live. But anyway, so that's what I did earlier, is I did put a little bit of concealer on there. If you guys are hopping on right now too, go ahead and let me know you're here. Tell me hi. Tell me you're watching. Tell me where you're watching from. I always love to hear from you guys. And tell me if you'd ever try this eyeshadow palette out too. So I always love to hear and see who's watching these videos. I also do a weekly giveaway, so make sure you get yourself entered in to win my weekly giveaway. So that iconic pink is going to be my base color tonight. So that's what I've put on so far. And I'm just kind of blending it. So the cool thing about these eyeshadows, these are so much like the Chroma Fusion eyeshadows. So they apply a little bit on the lighter side. I would say, and then you are able to build them. So especially if you're new to makeup, a lot of times we get really nervous. I know I have totally done this before. I still do this sometimes. I get nervous when I'm picking up a really bold color or really, you know, bright color. I'm like, oh, I just want a little bit. I don't know how bright it's gonna be yet. I love about the Chroma Fusion that you can really blend them out, and then you can always just add more. So if you want it to be darker, just keep adding more color, but it doesn't have to be super dark either. So I love that you're able to layer these a little bit better. All right, so now I've got that iconic pink on. I'm going to take this one here next, and it's called Burgundy Crown, but it's the burgundy color. I'm going to apply just a little bit of this kind of on that outer portion of my eye. So I want to keep it, you can see over here, the outer portion is a little bit darker, and then we really brighten that up on the lid and on that inner corner. So that's kind of the same thing that we're looking to do. So I'm applying the darker color mostly on the outside, but I'm also blending it in. Okay. I just think this is like the perfect Valentine's Day palette. I know that's not what it launched for, but it's got a rose on the front. It's like got the perfect Valentine's Day colors. I think it's a Valentine's Day palette. That's what I've thought since the minute it launched. I was like, I really just hope that they stick around and they're still here when it's Valentine's Day, because it's going to make the perfect gift for yourself or for your loved ones. It's so darn cute. I am loving it. Again, you can make this palette, it can be super bold. We are doing a little bit more of a bold look tonight. Or you can also use this palette though and make it very simple for an everyday combination too. I've been using the Burgundy Crown mixed with some browns. I've also been using that iconic pink that I just used as a base color for purples and things like that. The lilac is beautiful by itself actually. So it's so versatile. So if you have not grabbed this though, grab it. The price point you can't beat. And it's only going to be around for a limited time. So I love it, and I do promise it is so much better in person than it is when you see it on a screen. Because when I saw it on screen, I was not as excited. When I got it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Actually, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to add a little bit of lip gloss. So the lip gloss I'm going to use today, I just think this matches so well. So if you're looking for like a multi-part gift for somebody, this is so cute, the palette and the lip gloss. The lip gloss is regular line. It's been around since they launched these brand new lip glosses. It's got vitamin E in it, and this is Pink Ballerina lip gloss. It's so pretty. I love it. It's by itself. You can also apply it over the top of a lip liner or over the top of a lipstick, but I also just really like this by itself too. It's just got a pretty shimmery kind of pink shine to it. It's got a little bit of, maybe you can see them in there, maybe you can't, I'm not sure, but there's like a little bit of sparkles in there. All right, I see a bunch more of you hopping on, so go ahead and tell me hi, tell me you're watching down below, tell me where you're watching from. And then tell me what you think about this eyeshadow palette. I love this eyeshadow palette, but tell me what you think about it down below. Is it too bold for you? Would you wear it? Would you gift it? It's so cute. And again, you can check this out in the description. There's a link, and you can check out that specific eyeshadow palette. All right, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go back to my eyes. So we're going to actually use Biscotti. So this is the one color I'm kind of veering away from the palette. The reason is that the really pretty, this one here, this like pinkish white, it's really pretty, and I love how sparkly it is and how shiny it is, but I want, before I apply that sparkle and shine, I put underneath it the Biscotti, and that's just gonna like really highlight. It's gonna give it a base too, so that the highlight and the shine from that pink diamonds is really gonna pop. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Hi Cindy, hi Patricia, hi you guys, thanks for joining me. In Michigan right now, it's so snowy still. There's so much snow out there. Luckily, we're not getting like a ton more snow, but it is so snowy. We have like 28, 29 inches of snow right now. So the last couple days have been a little crazy. This weekend, we were like completely snowed in. Okay, so right now, this is just the Biscotti. I'm putting that in kind of the inner corner, and I'm also putting it right on my lid. So you can see I'm kind of covering a little bit of that darker color. We can always add more. Like I said, these are definitely buildable. So you can always add more color. Okay, so I'm brightening that up first. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that pink diamonds. So I'm going to take right here, so it's this, it looks like I said bright white, but in person it really does, when you put it on, have like a pink glow to it as well. And I'm going to build this on top of it. I'm going to layer it, put it in the inner corner, put it right on the lid. Hi Lori, hello. You love this palette? I agree, I was skeptical, but it's amazing. Yes, I was so skeptical at first. Hi Mom, thanks for joining me. I was so skeptical at first. I thought for sure, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so bold, it's so bright, I don't know about this palette. And then I got it, and I started like playing with it a little bit. And it can definitely be bold. Now, don't get me wrong, if you use a ton of this burgundy, it can be real bold. But you can also layer it so pretty. So I just did pick up, sorry, I get talking and then I forget to articulate all my steps. So I just put the pink diamonds on. I'm done with that now. I just added like, touched it in, and that was it. And now I'm just going to blend this little bit more of this burgundy on the outer corner, just to kind of like re-highlight that burgundy. So you can see it right over here. That's the same thing I did after I got done with the pink diamonds. All right. Anyway, I was so skeptical. And then once I got it, I was like, oh my gosh, it's actually beautiful. They're much more subtle, especially the lilac and the pink. Oh my gosh, I can never get their names right. The iconic pink and the lilac, they're a lot more subtle than I thought they were going to be. The burgundy and the pink diamonds are my favorite ones, I would say, or my most used ones. I use the pink diamonds with a lot of different colors. Anything in the pink realm, the purple realm, even like gray. I used it with gray the other day. I really like that too. And the burgundy I've been loving. My husband actually coaches basketball and his team is maroon. So I've been using it kind of as a maroon too when I wear things that match his like colors. And I've really been liking that too. So I think that it's so versatile. You can use it for so many different things. Okay, I'm going to add some mascara next. So before I add my mascara, I am going to curl my lashes. I'm going to use my lash curler. You can also, if you want it to be a little bit more bold, a little bit brighter, a way to do that would be taking that burgundy crown and putting it right underneath your eye. Here, let me see if I might have a smudge brush here where I can show that to you real quick. Let me see, I have my makeup bag, but it is, it's very messy. It is not very organized at the moment. I pull out everything that I want to use ahead of time, but then I notoriously do this every single time. That's why I bring the makeup bag over here, because I'm like, just in case I have a wild idea that I want to try one more thing before I log off. And that's exactly what's happening. So let me see if I can find it real quick. But if you're just now hopping on, go ahead and tell us hi. Tell us you're watching. Tell us where you're watching from. Everybody who comments also gets entered into my weekly giveaway. So make sure you get yourself entered in to win my weekly giveaway. Okay, maybe I don't have one of those brushes here. I might not. Okay, this will work. I have a crease brush. Usually I like to use a smudge brush right underneath my eye. If you're looking at the Mary Kay brushes, it's called the eye smudge brush. Smudger brush, that's my favorite because it's just a little bit dense and a little bit more compacted. But this one will work too. This is the crease brush. It comes in the brush kit, or you can buy it separately as well. But I'm going to take the burgundy. I'll show you what I was talking about. If you want this to be a little bit more on the bold side, put this right underneath your eye and it will kind of highlight, like make it just a little bit more fun and a little bit more bold. And then you can see, you'll be able to see both sides here in just a second. Then you can vote which one you like better. Do you like the color underneath or do you like the color without the color? Okay, so then the mascara that I'm going to use today is Lash Intensity. So again, if you're just now hopping on, go ahead and let us know you're here. Tell us hi. What I've used so far is we used pink ballerina lip gloss on my lips, which is this right here. It's a pretty pink. It's also got a little bit of sparkle in it. And then I also used on my eyes, we've used the pretty 60th anniversary palette with Biscotti eyeshadow. So this is the palette again. I love the palette. Tell me down below, what do you think about the palette? Would you wear it? Would you gift it? or is it outside of your comfort zone? Tell us that down below. I'll show you the colors one more time. So again, we've got a purple, a light pink, we got a burgundy, and then we also have that pretty kind of whitish pink. It reminds me of snow. That's what it reminds me of, especially since we have so much snow. It really reminds me of the snow. It's kind of like a white color, that's what it looks like, but when you catch it in the like glistening, it looks kind of pink and it reflects different colors. It's really pretty. All right, and again, the mascara that I'm using right now is Lash Intensity. The cool thing about this mascara is you can see the bristles are different sizes. So you can see here, okay, those are the long ones. You can see those like real long ones up top. Then you flip it, and do you see those like super short, stubby ones? Yes, it's perfect for a Valentine's Day gift. And the price point makes it really perfect for a Valentine's Day gift. Again, as long as you're not working with another Mary Kay beauty consultant, or you are a consultant yourself, go ahead and look at my website. Well, anybody can look at it, but go ahead and shop with me on my website. It's part of the description. You can see how much it is right through my website, and it is, I think, a very, very great price for a Valentine's Day gift for somebody in your life. So the Lash Intensity, what those bristles mean. So the long ones are going to help to lengthen your lashes. The short stubby ones are going to volumize your lashes. So what you do is you can hold it different ways. So you can hold it like this and apply first and then flip it. And then you can kind of get those like the little shorter bristles to volumize your lashes. So I just kind of flip the brush as I'm using it and get both sides. I love that about the Lash Intensity brush though. The brush is what makes this mascara so cool. All right, I'm going to grab these bottom ones too. With the bottom ones, I always use the longer lashes. So oh my goodness. I need to stop calling them lashes because I'm sure it's confusing if you're watching this video. The longer bristles. I use the longer bristles underneath my eye just because those are so short and there's not as many of them. So I always grab them with the longer ones, and I do usually end on the longer side as well when I am applying my mascara. So I know it might sound complicated, but it's really not. Once you see it in person, you're like, oh, I get it. And then you can also, so you can do either way. Like I said, the long bristles, or you can use the little short stubby ones. I just like that you have the option. All right. Almost all done. So again, to recap real quick, the only thing that I did different was on this side, I did not add anything underneath my eye. On this side, I did add a little bit underneath my eye just to make it look a little bit more bold, a little bit brighter. Not a huge difference, but which side do you like better? Do you like the little bit of the color underneath my eye, or do you like it a little bit more natural without the color underneath my eye? So go ahead and vote on that down below. And tell us what you think about this palette. I love it. I think it's going to make the perfect Valentine's Day gift for the people in your life. So think about your daughter, your sister, your mom, your daughter-in-law, your sister-in-law. Like there's so many people in your life, I'm sure, that would love this palette. So again, think about the makeup, the people who wear makeup in your life. And this, again, I know it might look a little bit bold, but you can really tone it down. Tonight we did a very bold look. I would say this is a little bit more on the bold side, but it's still not crazy bold. You can get bolder with it, I promise. With the purple and the burgundy, you can definitely make it bolder if you want it, if you like that. If you like it to be a little bit more natural, you also don't have to use as much color either. So tonight we kind of did a happy medium. I would say it's a little bit more on the bold side. It's a little bit happy, but I think it's fun for Valentine's Day. So again, those are the 4 colors. You can shop that right on my website. It's right up above. It's part of the description. But thank you guys so much for tuning in with me tonight. If you have not already left me a comment down below, make sure you do. It gets you entered in to win my weekly giveaway. So I do a weekly giveaway here on Facebook. I also post this on YouTube. So if you want more tutorials, go check my YouTube out. If you also are looking for like to ask some questions, you want to help matching your foundation, or you want help with skincare, shoot me a message. I'm happy to help you. So thank you guys again so much for tuning in with me. I will be back here next Thursday. I do a live every single Thursday, so make sure to like this page, follow this page, and I'll be back here next week. But thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. If you do share this video, make sure you let me know down in the comments that you shared this video. It does doubles your entries into my weekly drawings. So just make sure you let me know and I'll get you entered in to win. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you back here next week. Bye.